So we're continuing our series of jowls and jawlines. So who I have with me today actually is one of my trainers. This is Carmen. Carmen is 52, right? And did you know by 50, we lose about 50% of our collagen from our body. So 50 is like a terrible number. So we help each other, right, Carmen? So Carmen again today was telling me she came back from Mexico. She says, when I look down, I see this weight around my face. It's thinning skin. It looks to her, she feels that she's looking, jowly and heavy around her mouth, and she doesn't like that. Carmen, I think, has great skin regardless of our age. She does ingest collagen. She's got a very healthy lifestyle. You even take tendon soup, right?
Yes.
So you do all the things possible for your age group. I know you were in Mexico. You got all your hormones checked, right? They're pretty advanced there, aren't they?
Yeah.
For their anti-aging medicine as far as hormone therapy goes.
Yes.
So I love to see that what I'm going to do topically is already being supported intrinsically. It's so important. So now I'm just going to show you, when you look at Carmen, and even though this is the issue and people come in showing me the different areas around their oral commissure, but for Carmen it's really going to be about volume loss in her mid face. So I'm actually just going to lift her mid face like this and tighten it and do a lateral reverse over here. So you'll see that I'll pick up some of the weight from down here. Subsequently, I'm going to go in and I'm going to be doing mono sutures and really building up the collagen that's just in her jawline as well. Of course, we can do the jawline thread, which I'm actually going to throw one in there for her just because since we're trainers and educators, our face is always stared at. And so I will do that for her. But really, in this area, we have to strengthen the muscles in this area and we have to strengthen the skin. So there is subcutaneous fat loss as well. So if we do monos just in this area alone, even if I lift her here in the mid face, I want to stabilize the jawline and the entire angle, the whole gonial angle from here right into her chin. So we're going to do that subsequently, but today I'm going to show you mechanically just by lifting her mid face. That will help her lower face and will just buy her some time until I get around to really stabilizing her jawline. Okay? Okay, so we're going to start doing Carmen's mid face, and that's really going to do the job for her jowls because she's just had some volume loss and it's pretty typical. Like, look at the people that I generally have are 40 plus. Why? Because you're going to really see this aging shows up. It's like all of a sudden you're good and then all of a sudden you're not so good. I find that aging shows up primarily 40 and older, or all the signs of aging show up to the point where you're say to yourself, I don't like that way that looks anymore. So Carmen also has some thinning skin. So because that's really tough in there, Carmen, for you there. Since I'm doing her face as it is already, the sutures, of course, are going to metabolize and give her some nice collagen.
I have biomesh there.
Yeah, you've got some biomesh there too. So we've got some good collagen, I can tell already. But we could have just thrown in some filler, but she doesn't have enough volume loss that I can't just essentially lift up the fat pad that's already there. I do use filler in combination with threads, but only sparingly and where very necessary. I really try to avoid it, actually. If we can avoid it, it always looks better. Keeps things nice and firm and tight. So you can see how that already came up. The corner of her mouth has already come up. Yeah, it looks pretty fantastic. So because I said I'd be a nice friend to you, Carmen, I am going to throw one into your jawline for you. You okay? You want me some more Lido, or are you good?
No.
All right. So nice, right? Okay. Take that off. Looks great. And threads done properly, I mean, you're not going to see that, you don't look butchered, okay? You shouldn't look butchered. You certainly don't look like you can't go out and do the activities of your daily living. You should be able to. I'm only making 2 tiny little holes, one at the mid face and one at the gonial angle. They generally will be closed up even by the time I'm finished her procedure. There will be no more opening. So don't forget to make sure you go back and look at my procedure, my videos on prevention, because this is augmentation, this is correction. But if you start in your 20s and doing all the little things that I tell you from the beginning to prevent from your jowls from getting worse prematurely, and that's going to be a huge issue now for the new generation, because they are in front of their devices a lot more than we ever were. They're in front of the whole university career, is even high school nowadays, is in front of their computers or tablets, and that is a completely different kettle of fish compared to back in the 70s and 80s when I was in school. So that blue light is causing a lot of premature signs of skin damage and aging as well. So I want you to go and take a look at some of those videos that I've already done, because right now we're just talking about how do we do the correction. You can see your beautiful lifted face. 52 never looked better, right? Let's take that away. Oh, wow. And the immediate improvement you see is really, I see in her under eyes, where her eye to cheek junction has come up nicely. And what before, and we can go back to that quick video, is that your under eyes, you could actually see the separation. And now that separation is definitely reduced. So your eyes and your cheeks have come up, and of course, you've got that nice V shape again around your mouth. And look at that jawline, eh, Carmen? So you're back, you're ready for your work face. That's what it is, it's your work face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.